That's a great question. I'm curious. Are there musicians here, composers? Put up your hand
在
if
座
you're
有
a
作曲的朋友
musician
吗？
or
或者是音乐家
Just curious
朋友可以举个手，好奇而已。
a few. Okay,
几位
very few.
很少
Well, just to get technical a little bit though about working with musicians, working with because usually, of course, when you're writing a film score in Hollywood, you simply write it, orchestrate it, the notes go in front of the players, and they play them. And you might tell them, yeah, play that a little more, play it a little less, but that's it. It's all there on the page. When you're working with non-Western musicians, some of the kinds of music are improvisational, like Indian music. Hindustani music is basically improvisational within, of course, a network of rags and so on. So what I do is that I'll educate myself as much as possible within the system. I'll know what rag I want. I'll know what instrument. I'll understand the rags as best I can and know that that's the mood I want and kind of the pace I want. And then I'll work with the musician face to face and say, okay, I want rag desh, but kind of slowly, and then, I need it faster here or whatever, and just kind of work with them like that, and kind of improvise it together out. And then sometimes on Monsoon Wedding, some of that score, because I worked with Bombay musicians who are used to having scores put in front of them, not the classical guys, but the filmy guys in Bombay. So for them, I would say Monsoon Wedding is a score that was 80% written out for the bansuri, sitar, and all that. So they had an actual score, but then there might be, okay, but playing this rag here for a bit, but here's your notes otherwise. So it can vary. It depends on the project again, but generally, I try to go further towards them than have them come to me as far as systems.
其实这个很好的问题比较技术一点点，可是我们想要跟大家分享的是说